then most importantly, WWE Championship. So you guys are Alberto Del Rio fans? Yeah, that was sarcasm. Yes, I agree with you. CM Punk will be walking away with a belt come Sunday. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please give it up for Chicago's very own CM Punk! Everyone's been waiting here. 4 a.m.? 4? Why? Why have you been waiting here? That's pretty cool. All right. How long have you been here? 20 minutes. She's been here 20 minutes. Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you. There's some diet soda here. It's a little cold. I know. With Diet Pepsi. You have any apple cider? No? What about ice cream bar? I think we're ready. Punk, we're going to do a little Q&A session. We're doing a Q&A, ladies and gentlemen. Question and answer. Guys, you have some questions for, I'm sure in 2 days, going to be the new WWE champion. Standing right here, Chicago's very own. Don't jinx me. I won't. Don't jinx. I jinxed myself already, but Punk, I flew in from Chicago yesterday. Been born and bred there my whole life. Really? Big time fan. Okay. Big time fan. And the first question I want to ask you is, did CM Punk put Chicago on the map? Did I put Chicago on the map? No. I mean, there's many people who came before me. You know, Al Capone comes to mind. Mayor Daley comes to mind. I'd like to think I put Chicago maybe a little bit more on the cool map than Oakley did. No, Chicago put me on the map. I'm very much in tune with my roots and where I come from, and I just love my city. Like, I'm sure New Yorkers love New York. Chicago's where I'm from, so I got to represent. Awesome. All right. So, in 2 days, what does it mean to you, and how do you feel about your match coming up with Alberto Del Rio? What are you thinking about it right now? I feel like I'm the most fortunate kid in the world because I love what I do for a living, and I had the opportunity to do what I do on the highest level in front of my hometown crowd at Money in the Bank. WWE title in my backyard on my last day of work, and I ran away with the title, and obviously I'm back, and now I feel fortunate enough to get to do it. I feel like I get to do it again in the world's most famous arena in New York City. So Sunday night is going to be very, very special, and I know there's a lot of other wrestlers on the card. There's a few sports entertainers on the card too, but I plan on stealing the show. That's my game plan for Sunday. Now, I know it's not Chicago Stadium, United Center, but what does it mean to be at Madison Square Garden, the most famous venue in the world? I am not a religious man, but this is the closest I come to church. This is I like that. This place means the world to Vince McMahon. It meant the world to his father, and you can't
talk about the WWE without mentioning Madison Square Garden. I mean, Survivor Series is 25 years old, and I mean, I can barely remember like all the awesome moments that have happened here. I'm sure a lot of you have been coming here watching wrestling for a long, long time. And this is it. This is like my Vatican. You know, this is the Mecca. This is the one building in the world. I mean, it's kind of cheesy. They call it the world's most famous arena, but it legitimately is. I mean, people would kill to perform here in front of you people. And I mean, Sunday, I fully plan on giving you guys a show.
Thank you. Now, I'm sure you're going to steal the show, but on the card, we got this John Cena Rock thing going on. How do you feel about John Cena being paired up with his WrestleMania opponent, The Rock?
I think a lot of people think that maybe I'm getting second billing because Dwayne is probably going to be in the main event, but I'm not the guy that's going to have to follow the best match on the show, you know, and I know Cena's used to that, but I don't know if Dwayne's used to that, so I just hope he's practicing like I know he is. I hope he's practicing a lot, because I'm going to go out and do what I do. I'm going to kill it, you know, and it's going to be live, and it's going to be magical.
All right, I hope all you guys got your tickets. If you don't have them already, they are sold out. Contact your local pay-per-view provider. But right now, we're going to get to the Q&A session and answer some fan questions out there. Your questions, the universe. So right now, from our WWE's new Google Page Plus app, we have a question from Susan Schenk of Wisconsin, our neighbors to the north. If you could be any superhero or villain from any comic book for one day, who would it be? Susan Schenk. Susanna Schenk.
If I could be any superhero or villain, I think I'm a little bit diseased in the head. I legitimately think I'm Batman, so I truly believe that. I should probably be locked away. Is John Cena Superman? Yeah. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. And I'm sure we all know here that Batman could kick Superman's ass.
Doesn't need any superpowers. Than being human. All right. Our second question from Timothy Mason off of WWE's new Google Page Plus is, when will WWE ice cream bars finally be available? What flavor bar would you be?
This one is up to you guys, okay? I've done my due diligence, and I've gone out and I've actually had meetings with a few companies, and I'm trying to get this pushed through. At this point, it's a licensing thing. And, you know, if I could do it my way, I would tell Good Humor, look, if you don't want to do it, we'll find somebody who will, because there's somebody who's out there who realizes that this is a cash cow. I need you guys to be vocal about this. If you guys want ice cream bars, you need to start writing Good Humor. Start writing WWE. Tweet them. They love Twitter. I mean, watch Monday Night Raw. It's Twitter this and Twitter that. It seems like the only thing they're going to respond to is if it trends on Twitter. So, you know, I mean, it's up to you guys. You guys want ice cream as bad as I do? Let them hear it.
All right. Let him hear. So right now we're going to get to the questions from the fans here today. This is from Jackson Lucas. Jackson Lukes, are you here out here today? All right, maybe back there, maybe not. All right. He wants to know, what made you become a WWE superstar and why? Was there a moment that in your childhood where it was just like, yes, that's it?
How many people are sick of hearing me explain this? Are you sick of it? Are you sick of it? I became a WWE superstar because of Rowdy Piper. I watched Rowdy Piper talk trash and get away with it and beat up dudes that were bigger than him and smash coconuts over people's heads, and I said, aside from smashing coconuts over people's heads, because I had never done that in my life at that point, that's what I do. I talk trash and I beat up people that are bigger than me, and I want to get paid as much as Rowdy Piper does. So that was my inspiration. Probably not the best life coach, Rowdy Piper, but here I am.